back here on the Bossman show. We're joined by my man, Steve Jason. What's the bro? And it's around now 28 ball down. I saw him spin out the
Cowboy made a Super Bowl first time in 4 years.
I think that showed up. I agree.
Two bar here, but it's wide open, man. We'll try to take the ball.
Yeah, they're going those games shortly, bro. Dylan Brooks out for the season with the Grizzlies now. What the Grizzlies do? They got Holiday in there. Now this is where they could use Chandler Parsons, but Chris Wallace is exiled him to L.A. So what's the word on the Parsons situation in Memphis? How do people feel about Parsons and his been exiled and now bringing Holiday and getting hurt? What do the Grizz find some wing help now?
Man, they have. And really low. You know what happened to do at this point. You got the new guy, you got Justin Holiday in there now, but I mean, Grizz pretty much made bad with the decisions that have been made by his front office right now.
And now Trey Elder and Marshawn Brooks are even worse now because you need those bodies now when you down a body or two bodies with the process. They get to play wing position. A guy who said he could play 5-on-5s and he didn't want to go down to South Haven for the Memphis hustle. But is that worth sending him on your way?
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, of course it is different, but like I said, and going back, I know we talked about it before. There was a situation I think both parties were at fault. Because Chandler Parsons, if he is healthy, which is a big if, but you still, I still think they should have worked out a situation where he plays in the league for a couple of games, and then give him a definite timetable when he's gonna come back. I can understand where Chandler's coming from, or I'm gonna go out there and play, but you're not telling me when I'm coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a comedy of errors, on behalf of this front office, to the point where I'm not so sure Chris Wallace still deserves to be the GM of this team anymore. I really strongly think they need to make a change, definitely in the offseason, and maybe give it to Tayshaun Prince or let somebody else come in there and run the team. But Chris Wallace, he's made his bed by these decisions he's made.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies project so much dysfunction from the outside looking in, and I'm like, man, it seems like it's always something with the Grizzlies. It's never just chill. It's always something in Memphis going on.
Exactly. It used to be steady, grit grind, going to playoffs, 7 years or whatever in a row. But now, man, I think the Grizzlies are a laughing stock. They're a punchline, of the NBA right now with all these crazy, weird things that have been going on over the last few months now.
And I feel like J.B. Bickerstaff is kind of hamstrung because it seems to me that Chris Wallace determines who he plays, not him himself.
Right. And imagine being in his position, you're wanting to win, you're an NBA head coach. But, by decisions that are being made upstairs, they're pretty much handcuffing him and his ability, to really, produce a winner out there.
Yes, indeed. Well, hopefully next week Memphis would not have so much news because every week we had to cover Grizz issues every week here. We have to cover a new Grizz issue as the Grizz turn, per se.
Exactly, bro.
Now let's turn to the NFL, bro. Last week the Colts went to Houston, beat them 21-7. Andrew Luck throwing the football, and Marlon Mack ran the football. The Colts defense pretty much down to Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, and those boys, the Texans. They traveled to Kansas City, and we know that Andy Reid and the Chiefs, and he with the Eagles, he likes to choke in the playoffs for his play calling, how he calls the game in the playoffs. So, how are you feeling about this matchup on Saturday on NBC?
Man,
here we have the Chiefs and the Colts in Kansas Arrowhead.
Yo, I'm saying, with the NFL playoff games coming up, the wild card round, I believe I went 3-1. Went 3-1 last weekend. The only game I missed was that Baltimore game. I think I picked Baltimore in that one, but the rest I had a feeling about. But I think the Colts, you're right, man. Andy Reid's known historically for choking, in the playoffs with his play calling. And I think this Colts team, man, they're on the roll. Andrew Luck, he would be my MVP winner of the season, man. My MVP pick. I got a Colts team that's won 10 of their last 11 games. They got it going, man. Luck looks like he's better than ever. He got a very, very decent, if not good, running attack with Marlon Mack, doing this thing out there, and also that young offensive line. and the young defensive players they have, man. Like, their Colts are built to win for years and years to come, man. So I think they go to Kansas City. And I mean, it'll be an upset by Vegas standards, but to me, on paper, I mean, when you look at it and what they've been doing over these last several weeks, the Colts are the better team, to me, honestly. They're the Chiefs, man. So, I'm expecting them to go up there and handle business.
We got JC saying the Colts will go to KC and win. I can see it happening because Andy Reid, how he coaching the Chiefs defense, is not that good. Well, you can never see it happening. And we have a battle at the Coliseum in L.A. The Dallas Cowboys travel to L.A. to play the L.A. Rams, who come off a bye. Bro, do you feel like Dak and the boys can go into the Coliseum and beat the Rams coming off a bye with the weapons the Rams have on offense? Can the Cowboy defense with speed and quickness neutralize the Rams' 11 personnel, high-flying offense with Gurley, Woods, and those boys out there with Everett and those guys out there as well doing their thing?
Man, I think it's just something weird. It's something that the stars are aligned, in the universe right now, man. But I believe wholeheartedly, this is not the homer, this is not the fan in me talking. I believe the Cowboys can go out there and win that game, man. All right? And when you break it down, okay, they're a 7-point, Cowboys are 7-point underdogs. However, Todd Gurley, he's not 100% healthy. You know what I'm saying? And there's speculation that if he does play, he's not going to be nowhere close to 100%. So, and then even if he was, I feel confident with the Cowboys defense of limiting him, at least, kind of containing him a little bit. Jared Goff has not been the same quarterback over the last month or two. He struggled mightily. And that Rams defense, yeah, the front four. But once you get past that front four, like their Rams defense leaves a lot to be desired. So, if the Cowboys, like I said, stick to the script, like we talked about, the same game plan they used in Seattle, same thing has to go into effect. And then Dak has to make some big throws. If Dak can make some big throws, third down, conversions here and there, the Cowboys have a great shot. They really do, man. And like I said, I'm not thinking they're scared. I know that much. They know they go out there and play with those boys, and they're not going to be scared because they have nothing to lose because nobody expected them to win the game anyway. So just go out there and do what you've been doing.
And I have an X factor. Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips knows Jason Garrett backwards and forwards. And Wade Phillips don't like Jason Garrett for how he was getting paid. When he was getting paid, he was the head coach there. Feel like he's undercutting him for that job. So
I'll give you another one.
Uncle Wade knows Garrett's thinking.
Okay.
And I feel like he may, and because know how the Sunday Cowboys get very predictable offense with Linehan and Garrett. I think Wade may have some nice dial-ups ready. He knows what's coming in certain situations of the game, what he's going to run. So I think the Wade Phillips knowing Garrett so good may have a big impact on this game Saturday night.
Okay, I see your X factor, and I raised you another X factor. Since we're talking defensive coaches, the young hot shot defensive assistant defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, Chris Richards. Remember where he was before he came to Dallas? He was in Seattle. Who in Seattle played twice a year? They played the Rams, so he has great knowledge also about the Rams and what they like to do, man. So, that almost kind of neutralizes things there.
We can see, we'll see. Like, I'm gonna look for those defensive calls and see how those guys call them different audibles because we know that the Cowboys play cover 3. The Rams play cover 2 man pretty much, or 2 man. So we'll see how that all goes, and will Wade blitz Dak off the edges like he used to with Dallas with Marcus Ware and those boys and Spears and those guys when he do some of those same blitzes against Garrett and the Cowboys. So that'll be good to look there for. Now, the CBS game, noon, Sunday, Chargers, Patriots. Do you feel like the LA Chargers surviving the Ravens' furious comeback, can they go to New England and beat the not-so-dangerous Patriots this year up in Foxborough and kind of get the clock started on the Brady, won't he comeback clock next year?
Man, not only do I think the Chargers will go up there and win, I guarantee they're going to go up there and win. This marks the end of the Patriot dynasty. This game coming up this weekend. This is the end. the Patriots, it's a wrap after this, man. Tom Brady, he'll may play another year or two. But when the Chargers go up there and win this weekend, will officially mark the end of the Patriots dynasty, man. The Chargers have ultra confidence, man. They know they can play with anybody. And I got a feeling, man, we're going to see the Chargers in the Super Bowl for some reason. They're that good. Phillip Rivers, he's overdue. He's, stoned for the most yards without a Super Bowl ring or appearance, man, in NFL history. So, they're due for he's due for one. And this San Diego Chargers team defensively can rush the passer with Bosa and Ingram and them boys, man. They got a quality running back, premier running back in Melvin Gordon. They got a lot of weapons, man. And the Patriots, to me, the Patriots don't seem like talent-wise. Let me say, like one of their better Patriot teams. Like they've gotten their own guile and experience and that kind of veteran know-how. But as far as the actual talent that's on the field, the Chargers are more talented in more skilled positions than the Patriots are. And that's going to show this weekend. And Chargers, they're going to win that game. And I think they're going to win that game kind of easily, man. I really do.
That'll be the CBS game at 1:05 Eastern here on Sunday. And the final game of the weekend is New Orleans and the Eagles. The Eagles survive on a Cody Parkey doink again. Doink, actually. Like it hit the rim, and it hit him again, and it went out. And the Eagles and Nick Foles pulled out again. The Eagles got beat 48-7 by the Saints at the Superdome earlier this year. So do you feel like the Eagles go to New Orleans and give Drew Brees and them boys a scare and maybe pull out that win?
I think
potentially keep this Nick Foles train running.
I think the game will be close. I really do. Nick Foles has that certain magic, about him. There's something about him and that offense and, the way they click. But the Saints, they're built. They're built, for deep playoff run. You got home field advantage. You're supposed to win games, man, no matter how well or how magical Nick Foles has been up to this point. It'll be a close game. It won't be a blowout like it was a few weeks ago, but I see the Saints, eking it out. Maybe something like 24-20 or something like that.
And last little bonus topic we got for you. The coach hirings we got, not many brothers getting hired, brother. I think you may get a brother in Cincinnati potentially. Will it be Vance Joseph or Hugh Jackson somehow, Lord. But this cycle, they're going off the Sean McVay tree, who's innovative on offense tree. And the problem I see is the brothers, a minority, is not really on the offensive side of the ball in that offensive pipeline. Most brothers could become running backs coaches or wide receiver coaches, or they defensive back coaches, or linebacker or lineman coaches, but not actually on the pipeline to get actually a job as quarterback coach or offensive coordinator, or that they can actually grow into become a head coach on the offensive side of the ball. So what are your thoughts on the cycle, kind of overlooking the minority coaches, and do you feel like it's time to make that rule for the hiring a minority? You have to interview. You have to put a minority for a coordinator, a quarterback coach, kind of make them put them in the pipeline, maybe.
Yeah, you're right about the trend of young, offensive guys from college, because the NFL is starting to look more like the college game now. So that's like the trend that all these owners and front office guys are looking for now. The next Sean McVays and that type of coach. And you're right. Generally, anytime there's been black coaches, black assistant coaches, they've always kind of been more so on the defensive side, or like I said, running back coach or anything like that. You don't see too many offensive coordinators that are black. But I'm hoping, I don't want to see him go. The Cowboys defensive coordinator, Chris Richards, he's going to be a head coach, if not this season, this upcoming season, definitely in the near future, man. I could easily see him ending up like in the Miami or something like that next year, man. But you're right, and then also, it kind of starts from grassroots as well, as far as high school and kind of just, building up, the next generation of minority coaches to kind of be more offensive minded and kind of get a pipeline coming from there. That way, in the years to come, we will be represented. Because you're right, when you think about the black head coaches that we have, having in the NFL, the guys who just got fired, looking at Boyles from the Jets just got fired. What was he? He was a defensive guy. You know, Vance Joseph, he wasn't considered to be an offensive guy. You know, in Denver, the only offensive-minded head coach I can think of as black was Hugh Jackson, and you know, we saw what happened to him.
And Jim Caldwell.
Right, you know. But that's what it's going to take, man. And like you said, you know, definitely the NFL, you know, need to put their heads together to think of different ways to kind of, you know, have us represented, you know, amongst offensive coordinators and head coaching candidates in the future as well.
So, bro, tonight it clicks. How's it gonna be the after party? Gonna be a Cowboy after party or a Ram after party,
Man, look,
or all the above?
The way we do it clicks tonight. You know what I'm saying? If the Cowboys win, we have the after party. If the Cowboys lose, we still have the after party. That's one thing we do as Cowboy fans. We gonna win the party. So we don't care about the game per se. If we win, great. If we lose, yeah, it sucks. But we're gonna still do our thing and party, man. So come on out tonight. It's going down either way. Even though I'm thinking, I got a strong feeling, boss. I think the Cowboys gonna find a way to get this done. But either way it goes, man, come on out. It's going down tonight. Click. You know where it is, the livest party spot in the city. Each and every Saturday night, we do the best karaoke in the city, man. Come on out. Good food. It's good fun, man. Drinks will be flowing. You want to do something this weekend, let your hair down. Come on out if you're in the city. Come holler with your boy Clicks.
No doubt, folks. As he Smith, me on the Bossman Show. Check us out always. BossmanShow.com. We out.
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist. Okay.
I don't think you know what you're doing to me. You got
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back in the Bossman Show with my girl J. Monique. Time for Bad Take segment part 1. She has 2 stories for you in segment 1 we're going to cover. In segment 2, we have 2 for you as well that you're going to find very hilarious. So, Jay, how are you doing? I'm going to 2 stories of bad takes for the listeners this week here on the Bossman Show and BossmanShow.com.
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm liking this Florida weather. Although we had a warm streak for the past week or so, it kind of started cooling off again. But I'm doing well.
That's what's up. So what we got in the bad take rule today? How are the takes gotten worse this week than last week, Jay? Talk to me about that.
Just when we thought that things couldn't get worse, I don't know how people could be this stupid. Okay, so a security camera then the homeowner said, so I've been warning my friend doesn't get home until 6 a.m. Well, what in the heck is that? And then so when they watched the video, that's when they saw hours of a male trespasser licking the doorbell. That's just weird. Like how you...
Why?
I never heard of that. How you just lick a doorbell and for 3 hours at that.
You know, this is going to go to our next segment a little bit. I'm not thinking about licking a doorbell. I'm thinking about something. Hey, the doorbell can be licked 3 hours. It's a bus right. Standing out of a door, licking a doorbell that has like gnats, cicadas, locusts, wasps, flies, bees that touch it, other hands, the postman, UPS men, you know, DHL for those guys who touch it, and you're licking it. How about the germ in this man's mouth? Throughout licking the doorbell.
Okay, he about to have a case of hand, foot, and mouth disease. I mean, come on.
What kind of meth are you on?
You have to be on something.
How does one say that is a good take? That's been out and open and privy to who knows what. You know? In 3 hours you're licking it. I mean, don't your mouth get tired? Your mouth get dry? You know, a bottle of water? You know,
I mean,
really. I don't quite understand the logic of this. But it's in California. He could have weed dispenser and got some weed. A bit hot. But I do this one day. I can promise you all this. I'll never, and I mean never, look at doorbell in my life. On any condition. I don't see a scenario where that would happen. besides the doorbell I'm used to licking. You know, which is a different story. You know, once we get to the doorbells, the next segment is a segue. So, once again, this jabroni needs to go to hell. He needs to find the Pacific Ocean, jump in it, and end it all right now. He's a lost cause.
Oh man, yeah, he's definitely a lost cause.
Damn. Licking a doorbell, of all things. Jesus. Licking a doorbell. That was probably painted by a painter, Jay. Remember that?
Oh no. He just had to throw that in there too.
And then I'm pretty sure it was painted in more than 4 seconds, right? I figured doing when he got you. But we got next here,
And
Jay.
you know how you're always saying bad takes beget even worse takes?
Yes, always.
Well, okay, so this next one, I'm not sure if this one's worse than the one I just mentioned about licking the doorbell, but this guy's pretty dumb too. This guy was also caught on camera trying to steal a bicycle from police station of all places.
Wow. That's the
This one was him too. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Let's go, Oregon. No, these are still bike from a police station.
I don't get it because it clearly says define Gladstone Police. Like, you can't miss it. So I don't get it. His name is Adam Val, and he's accused of trying to steal a locked two-wheeler right in front of a sign for the police department in Gladstone, Oregon, while cops inside watched on surveillance camera. In the video, it shows the wearing suspect approach the bike with bolt cutters. So he knew what he was doing. He had the car, which is off law and the violence were done. And the police on Facebook.
First of all, if you're that bike thing, and you're still on a police bike of all things, you know, no,
Yeah.
bad take is, Jay. If a police is on a bike, I'm not gonna respect him. He's on a bike. Some police have like a police horse. What can you do on top of a horse, police? What can you do other than shoot down at me?
Like,
So if
yeah.
you're on a horse or a bike as a cop or a motorcycle, I'm not gonna respect you. I'm just gonna keep on going. Dare you to do traffic? Shoot that old guy. Go! He had to be stoned too. Had to be stoned.
He had to be.
Because if you're near a police station, that means there's cameras. That means there's multiple cameras up in the area. And you're still in their equipment. They're gonna go,
Yeah, and the police are right there.
So it's like, you want to be joining them on the side of the fence, obviously, because that was a poor move, sir. You can't do that, sir. And once again, if you're still on a bicycle, tell you you're a loser anyway. Because I don't know about you, Jay, but you know, I have been to like the Academy Sports and Outdoors, Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't see that many bikes sold anymore. I don't see bikes like they used to be sold. Some tell me bikes are going out of style here.
They are, even for kids' bikes, too. Yeah, it used to be popular at one point.
Scooters. I think it's more with scooters now they're going to.
Yep.
They're not really going with bicycles. So, once again, if you're still on the bike, you're a loser. And as always, your take got worse than my man's take in California. Because at least he's looking at a doorbell, which is a horrible take. But you're stealing from a cop's equipment right in front of the cops themselves.
Yeah.
Like, where's the planning and deception in that? I'm just like, dude, really?
He meant
commit a
it.
crime. If you commit a crime, at least have some thought to it.
Yeah. Put some effort there.
Doing some willy-nilly like, oh, let me just steal this bike today because it's gonna work for me. Not a good idea, sir.
Not.
Doing things all willy-nilly is not good for you and your brand. That's why you're now in jail. You're in an orange jumpsuit. You're getting 3 meals a day, bologna sandwiches first of the day, peanut butter jelly at nighttime, and give you pimento cheese. You're a loser. Jabroni. So, once again, you're by the ocean too. Take your ass and get out on bail, jump in the ocean. End it for yourself. Because you are, sir, a loser. And your take is going to get a worse take in segment 2 that's coming up here shortly. Because the takes are going to compound and be bad. So, folks, they can stay with us on the Bossman Show. Boss and Jay. Best to take 70.1 over. Segment 2's after the break. Check us out always at BossmanShow.com.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back here on the Bossman Show. At Take That to Bossman Show, BossmanShow.com. Where you see hear the show anytime, any place on demand for you at BossmanShow.com. Now, Jay, these next two takes come via our listening audience who send an email to me at info@BossmanShow.com about their situations here. And one situation is, Jay, that a man was dating a woman who's got a relationship, which is noble. She's in recovery. He spent the last 5 months, he said, trying to rehabilitate her, be her best friend, be in her corner, Jay. But no matter what he tried, he couldn't break through. He tried it. She moved the goalposts on what she wants from him. None he did ever worked. She broke up with him saying she needs space. And it's not him, it's her. And he's pissed about it. She don't get why he's pissed. She's saying that he shouldn't be that mad because he knew coming into it she had an issue with her ex. She's got over her relationship and it's hard on her moving on. And he shouldn't be upset about that. He put in effort into her. He tried to meet her needs. Only left out in the cold. She walks out and runs away saying exciting, needing space because she can't shake her issue and she's working herself. And so the listener is very despondent, very upset, and wanting our opinions on this. And he feels that this woman had a bad take. Jay, as a woman, in the snapshot of his email, what are your thoughts on the take of the woman and his take in general?
My thoughts are, first of all, I feel like he has every right to be upset and mad and angry and however he's feeling right now. You know, because he put a lot of effort, he put his time, he put his emotions, you know, he put himself out there for this woman. Now, my take as far as the woman is concerned, I feel like either A, if she knew she had these issues, you know, of course she let the man know, but since she knew she had these issues of getting over her ex, she should have A, either stayed out of the relationship with that guy in the first place and left him alone, or B, once she entered into the relationship and sees this guy trying, she should have at least compromised and tried on her end to get over her ex. You know, because the best, I get that, you know, time heals all wounds and everything, but it sounds like the lady didn't even really put forth any effort into getting over her ex. And the way to get over her ex is she should have gave the new guy an actual real shot. Like, yeah, she dated him and got into a relationship with him, but mentally she never gave him a chance because she never let him in the first place, and that's where she screwed up, and that was wrong.
Exactly. And the gentleman put in the effort, and he told her, I was in your corner. I made changes to compromise to your wants and desires, and if we left just like it's all good. And she said to him, and I quote, read this email, well, you should be mad anyway. I mean, if it was me, I would understand you had issues. And I would just say, I tried my best now, and it didn't work out. It don't work that way when you invest yourself in something like that. It's not work that way, Jay. And I feel this woman is immature. I feel like you're right. She should have gave him a chance. Or just said, hey, we probably should be later. We probably need to kick it, date, whoop-de-whoop, but not, you know, be serious, you know. But to just take his effort and time and just cut him off like he's nothing, like he's just a piece of meat or something, is wrong. And she will regret this, and I believe he's right. She will live to regret this because she pushed the good man out because she couldn't shake the man who's never coming back.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that she will regret it because later on she's going to be the same woman sitting there complaining how she can't find a good man. There's no good men out there when in actuality she had a good man in her life that was in her corner and invested a lot of time and energy into her, and she threw him away like a dog.
And
so that's on her.
It's hard for us men to deal with women coming out of a bad spot, and he took a chance on her. And he got burned. That's the bad part about it. He went outside of the norm of a man and got burned. And she had like this nothing, and he should just get over it and not be mad about it.
Yeah, that's the part I don't get. Like, she's just so cold and brutal about it. It's kind of like, well, you shouldn't be mad anyway. Well, actually, he has every right to be mad. I'm saying this as a woman. The guy has every right to be mad because, you know, he actually obviously cared about this woman a great deal and wanted to take things further with her. And if anything, he took more of a risk entering into a relationship with her than she took the risk. Even though she was the one getting over her ex, that guy took more of a risk.
Yeah, because when you deal with damaged goods or scarred goods like that, that's a proposition that's very tricky. He faced it and he tried and he got burned. So, sir, I don't feel like you had a bad take in this. I feel like it was the chick you was dating. You got in a relationship with, if he left you stone cold and dry like it's nothing, she would pay for this. Karma would whoop her ass. She deserves it, and that's why she's by herself. Because as Sparkle said, Jay, you better be careful what you do to me because it might turn around on you.
Around on you.
You better be careful to say it because somebody might do it to who? You. So she'll live by Sparkle's songs. You know, and then she'll sing she'll sing the R. Kelly part too. Why, yeah. That's Sparkle. Be careful. Wasn't that her only song, Jay, was Be Careful?
I think so.
Yeah, it was a hit, though. It was a hit. Now, a segue to an even worse take from what we talked about in segment 1. A listener sent me an email about a take of a woman sending him a picture of non-manicured box or doorbell, however you want to call it. She did not manicure her female reading very well. It was a very, unfortunate Jay sent the picture too. It was a very foresty-like picture. Like she's out in the desert with tumbleweeds everywhere. And naps and naps down there. Okay? Send this man pictures of naps. And and he asked me, is it a bad take for us to be this kind of picture? It is. And furthermore, and I hate to say this, Jay, but forgive me, her female region looked kind of worn out. I guess used a lot.
Oh, man.
Let's just send me a picture of the overly used female region and the tumbleweed she had down there. Now, as a man, my take is it should be well manicured. It should be in lockstep with your hygiene. That's my take on it. But Jay, you're a woman. And so you tell me and our listeners in this email with this bad take, what is your thoughts on our thoughts on the female sending him a non-well manicured female region that looked overused like it had over 100,000 miles on it?
Well, since you phrase it that way, well, my take on that is I actually agree with you 100%. Like, when a woman sends a photo of her doorbell, as you say, it should be well manicured. Like, it should be so ready that it looks almost like it's going to the Golden Globes or the Oscars or something. It's like how these women put themselves together to take a selfie to send to whomever, whether it's a guy that they just started talking to or their man even. The doorbell should be treated the same way. You can't be sending photos of cornfields and tumbleweeds and ragweeds and stuff like that and expect that to be a turn on, because it's not. And shave it, or if the woman don't even have time to shave, use Nair. Nair does work down there at the doorbell. It works within 5 to 10 minutes, actually. without having to use razors or anything like that. You rub the cream on there, you let it sit there for a little bit, and then you just wipe it right off. And that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't be going with it's just not a good look. You can't send that picture out. Or you can't do that. That's not, you can't do that. Because I look at it too, and I'm like, sir, it looks worn out. Like the doorbell overhang look like it's like an extra life to it, extra like limb to it. Like, what in the world is this? And I'm looking at it like, my man, I would run away from that thing. If it's not well manicured, it looks overused, and the doorbell coverings and lips of that doorbell, I'm like, whoa. It looked like some twisted up, dried up prune. Jesus.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow. That is not cool. Like, yeah, she was a bad take right there. She should never have sent that picture in the first place. She could have taken a few extra minutes out of her time. She knew she was going to send that doorbell selfie. So she should have taken a few extra minutes, grab a razor, shave, or grab Nair, wipe the cream on, wipe it off, get ready first, and then take the doorbell selfie. But
and
she actually,
And I have a quick take on that, Jay. If you know you have an overused, overworked doorbell, you should go with more pink in the picture. Go more pink and not doorbell. Go more with the slot than the doorbell per se. Because the slot can fool you. More so that if you go doorbell, it'll look like, oh, what? Jay, bad take by her. Very bad take by her.
That's very bad. She's so wrong. It's like she was that lazy to just take a few minutes. She just went ahead and just took her clothes off and just snapped the photo and just sent it to this guy. Like, oh yeah, it's a doorbell. He'll like it. It don't work like that.
She was in her car, Jay.
She took the photo from her car?
Yeah, she was in her car front seat, giving him box footage.
So she drives around. So apparently she walks around like that all the time.
Yes. Yes. I saw shirt up, double stomach. You know how some chicks have that line like that double stomach, like they have a upper stomach, a lower stomach, that kind of thing going on. Then I saw a bare chest underneath the t-shirt, and her fake nails playing with the overused doorbell for this man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. So she's making sure that her nails are taken care of, but she didn't make sure that the doorbell was taken care of? Oh, well, I'll be.
Correct.
Wow.
So, unfortunately, Lisa showed me the pictures and the videos of what she sent him. And I did look at them, and I was stained by what I saw. So,
are you traumatized?
Very much so. I wasn't expecting to see in my email today a horrific box like that. It's been overused and overworked. It's well manicured. I wasn't looking for that, but he sent them for the show content, show material. But damn, I didn't want to see that. So I'm going to say to you, sir, do not dive in those waters. Do not be Trey Songz. Do not dive in. Oh no. Run away.
Fast.
Fast. Backpedal like you in the Olympics. Backpedal, bro. Backpedal. Because that's a bad take. It's only going to get worse as you go. You see where her hygiene is. She cares more about her hair and her nails than her box, which tells me it's very nasty down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she probably wears leggings with no drawers, probably too. It's probably real sweaty with all that tumbleweeds down there as well. It causes horrific rising of smells that make you cringe. So, if that being the case, sir, run faster. She's a bad take, not you. Folks, after the break, Jay and I are bringing the Boss Report here on the Bossman Show. Show.com. Check us out always at the new website, Show.com. Bad Takes in Part 2 is now over. Boss Report after break.
till the tears run down from my eyes. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love?
Alexa, play hits from Queen.
Okay.
Somebody to love.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back on the Bossman Show. Time for the Boss Report with Jay and Monique here with me. As we do it here, it's on the Bossman Show, bring you this Boss Report. Jay, I done done it in a while, but are you ready for the Boss Report this week?
Yep.
All right, well, folks, you've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. All right, folks, we got this story. Fry him. R. Kelly. Now, on the criminal investigation in Atlanta's Fulton County following Surviving R. Kelly docuseries, survivors and families cooperating with the Atlanta Fulton County Police.
So R. Kelly is about to be arrested?
He's on an investigation. Not quite an arrest yet, but Fulton County looking into what he got going on up there in Johns Creek, which is a suburb of Atlanta where he lived at.
Uh-oh, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I think that movie coming out, the Surviving R. Kelly movie coming out, is kind of more what sparked the investigation, because you had the different stories, with the Surviving R. Kelly series, where they said, what was done to them. Or maybe they feel like he's currently doing it now. Who knows what's going on with R. Kelly these days?
Yeah, I didn't watch Surviving R. Kelly. I saw a lot of it on Twitter. I didn't watch it, but I saw a lot of different comments. It must have been out of control. What I could read, a 6-part series on R. Kelly. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like, R. Kelly was my dude back then when he was bald-headed. I mean, some of them songs are classic, and I still gonna play them. Not on the show, but just in my personal stuff. I know what he is. I'm trying to look past. I'm trying to play the music. I know he's a predator based on what y'all saying, based on what the story is, but I like some of them songs. I can't let them go quite yet. And next one we got, Jay, is this. As the world sperms, Jay, woman falls in love with her sperm donor 12 years after having his first child. What?
What?
Yeah.
Keyword sperm donor. Like, you're not supposed to enter into relationships with them. They're just donating their sperm so that you can have a kid. And he probably got paid for going to that sperm bank 12 years ago, too. Anyway.
Yes. I don't understand. Sperm donating. I don't get that practice either.
Sperm donating.
I'm not about to go whack my monkey off for a fee. Then have some jabroni impregnate them with my monkey juice. Not happening. Not happening, Captain. That's a weird. Back to our bad condition. Sperm donating places are bad takes, okay? A lot of pervs hang out there to get free money to whack themselves off looking at magazines.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That is a bad take. I know it does some good sometimes, but a lot of them jokers are freaks. They're going off the Playboy and Blacktail magazine and whacking off. Hell no. Hey.
Yeah, that's just a whole bad take right there.
How dare you? And, woo, sperm donating, a terrible take. Okay, this is another bad take. If you're related to being a sperm donating collector, you're a loser. Where you work at, the sperm bank, you're a loser. And unfortunately, the Atlanta Sperm Bank is 7 miles from my home. Never go there.
Oh, wow.
Never catch me over there. Never again. Never. And we got this. Barbie creams, Jay. Nicki Minaj says she gleefully gets her cakes pounded to rich sex 3 to 4 times a day.
What?
Yeah.
She gets her
cakes.
Repeat that again?
Nicki Minaj says she gleefully gets her cakes pounded to rich sex 3 to 4 times a day.
Wow. What?
Yeah, why are you announcing that, first of all?
Why is that everybody's business?
Yeah, I'm not announcing that to the world. Yo.
But then again, her song Barbie Dreams, or whatever song that was, that she released a few months ago, she was putting all types of stuff out there in that song.
Yeah, she doing the most. She is doing the most. This is doing the most, TJ. But letting this get up. Keisha Core rocks 100-pound dress for her 33rd birthday. 100-pound dress?
Man, that's heavy. 100-pound dress for 33rd birthday? I wouldn't be wearing a 100-pound dress, period. Like, that is way too heavy. She's just being extra.
As always, being extra. And we got this take. The Great Chicken Tenders Crash. Delectable meat spills on the highway, causing a slew of hungry pilferers to steal the tenders in their car.
The tenders that just fell on the road? That's disgusting.
That's a bad take as well.
You can get them for, you can get chicken nuggets literally for $1 at McDonald's and Burger King. And Wendy's.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I mean, are they that desperate? They gotta turn around and get out of their car to go and chase after some chicken tenders that just fell in the middle of the road. God knows how many germs are all over it.
Yes, they did that off of the highway. No way in hell I'm doing that.
No, I wouldn't care how hungry I was. It's not happening.
We got this. We got hanger issues. Woman popped for pummeling and played knife on elderly parents who did not pay for her Outback Steakhouse meal.
Okay, spoiled brat. I mean, really?
Yeah.
That's a little bit extreme for her to pull a knife because they didn't pay for her Outback Steakhouse dinner. How old is she?
In her low 50s.
Okay, she can pay for her Outback steak dinner herself. She's grown.
Yes, indeed.
You don't pull a knife on your elderly parent. Actually, you don't pull a knife on your parents, period, and you shouldn't be pulling a knife on elderly, period, whether they're related to you or not. That's just crazy.
Exactly. We got this up in Cobb County, Georgia. Raging reality TV star Tommy Lee indicted on child abuse charges after dragging her daughter by the hair at school. Faces 54 years in jail.
Oh, man. Tommy Lee just cannot stay out of trouble. It's like she cannot learn her lesson. She stays in trouble, and usually it's related to violent behavior.
Yes, indeed. Always violent behavior. We got this. Coloring is a habit. Salon William Jabroni, young jock, has a new feminine do for the new year. Have you seen that?
That blue color that's in his hair?
Yes, Jabroni assistant will have one soon. I know this. Someone just tell me close to the situation. What kind of crap is he? Like somebody's auntie? Like that? Oh, Lord. I'm not going to say what but Jay, you know what I'm thinking in my mind. That looks a certain way.
I pretty much can guess what you're thinking in your mind. It's like, it's almost like either he wants attention or it's something else. Because, you know, he was already rocking the dress, too. And now this is kind of like, okay, what's going on here?
Look, I'm a man. I'm going to be a man. I don't like how the industry is going so feminine with the men. They're making our black people look like clowns, okay? I'm just putting it out there.
Yep.
This is just clownery. Young thugs wearing dresses. Men don't wear dresses. Women do.
They're not supposed to.
Like, and I don't want to hear nobody know I'm being blah, blah, blah. I'm telling the truth. How the world spins, men do not wear dresses and they hair looking like I got somebody's grandmama or auntie. And I'm pretty sure 4 seconds will have one next week. Or we probably got one now. Damn, 4 seconds. No good, jabroni.
He called him 4 seconds.
Damn right. Hey, with a minute man, he's a 4-second man.
Man, woo! Man.
Yes. And We got this. Beijing Black in Tears. Genuine generally says that his cold-colored facial follicles are real. He's a lie. That's Beijing. His beard ain't that color. He Beijing his beard. He's lying.
Yeah, because isn't Genuine, like, at least in his 40s by
yes.
now? He's got some grays up in there. That is not natural.
Not at all. Genuine lying his ass off. You need to stop that. We got
Yeah, if you got gray, then you got gray. I mean, don't lie about it.
You using Beijing. Look, I'm in my 30s. I have gray hair. Okay? I see gray hair in my goatee and in my hair. I am not in my 30s. You're in your 40s, dude. Don't deny it. Now, I don't use Beijing, but I know I got gray in my hair and in my beard and my goatee. I accept it. I'm getting older.
Right.
Don't hide from it. We got this. Spicy Taco Bell customer shoots up drive-thru over insufficient sauce. Are you kidding me?
Insufficient sauce?
Yes.
So she felt like there wasn't enough sauce on her taco?
Yes, she shot it up, yes.
All she had to do was just ask for some more sauce packets or something. She didn't have to blow up on them. People these days can be so cranky over nothing.
Over nothing. Get this, we got Booty Gun Boy. Louisiana police finds a handgun concealed in suspect's butt. I don't even know how he got there. That is nasty as hell. And Jay, preview, see what he'll be doing in jail. It's a preview.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I mean, seriously, you're gonna... That had to have hurt.
Woo! And that just... It's a good segue to the next story, Jay. Doc gets backlash for allegedly telling patients to assume the George Michael position for a colonoscopy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So those two stories together,
George Michael out there.
Going up the rectum. Nah, I'm good on that right now. Not gonna happen, sir. Not happening.
Yeah, and for a colonoscopy, they're usually supposed to have some type of prepping done before any type of colonoscopy. You know, they usually have to cleanse their system out first, have the colonoscopy scheduled, and then they actually, put them under anesthesia to do the colonoscopy. Him, he's just putting some gloves on and sticking his hand up there, up the rectum?
Yeah.
Who does that?
Something on all fours. Toot it up for him.
Oh, he's just a pervert.
Exactly. And last story of the day, Jay, is this. Look alive, Atlanta. Southern Fried scammer posing as Gwinnett County cop demands bitcoins in exchange for dropping arrest warrants.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, things are just getting from bad to worse. I mean, people should have known that something was wrong with that, and that this guy is not for real.
Exactly. I was like, dude, get out of my face. You're a loser. Leave me alone.
And he doesn't have the power to just drop arrest warrants. The court does.
Exchange for bitcoins, of all things.
Right, Bitcoin.
Bitcoins is tanking, is what I realize. I'm not a market person per se, but I'm hearing they're tanking. The Bitcoin game, the cryptocurrency game is tanking.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I've been hearing about it for the last couple of years and everything, but that was never something that sparked my interest.
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Boss Report. So, Jay, what is your take on today's Boss Report? What you heard so far?
Jock shouldn't have his hair blue or in that hairstyle at all. People shouldn't be sticking guns in their rectum. That's nasty and also risky, especially if it's a loaded gun.
Yes, that could go very south. It hits the wrong way. Same time on that thing.
And also people visiting fast food restaurants, whether it's Taco Bell or whatever. You don't have to scream on people just because you didn't get enough sauce. Just ask for it. I mean, those are people too. They're doing a job. The last thing they need is to get screamed on because, it's not spicy enough. It's like, lady,
bam,
shut up.
Bam! 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 Like, for real? You putting busted caps over some mild sauce? Are you kidding me? Jesus.
Oh, he meant it.
Yeah, so, folks, that's who's Boss Support on the Boss Man Show, Boss J. Monique. Catch us always on the website, bossmanshow.com.
And if you don't know, now you know.
All your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our Teen Driver Safety Program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.